Hello from the first Vocational School of Kilkis. Today we are going to talk about the fauna of the Acheron River. The Acheron River and Delta are part of the Natura 2000 initiative and act as an invaluable ecosystem which is home to over hundreds of plant and animal species. Most of the fauna found within the area are endangered, such as the Dalmatian stork. There are even some endemic species that are rarely found anywhere else, such as the Acheron ovios, a species of ovios fish. Acheron ovios has a prolonged body with a traversal subcircular section and a half-straight dorsal profile. It has a quite big head, slightly flattened. Big eyes emerge from dorsally profile. It has small teeth and its caudal fin has rounded edges. The black-ground colors are brown and Acheron. The Dalmatian pelican, Pelecanus crispus, is a massive member of the pelican family. It breeds from southeastern Europe to India and China in swamps and shallow lakes. The nest is a crude heap of vegetation. This huge bird is by a slight margin the largest of the pelican species and one of the largest living bird species. It measures 160 to 183 centimeters in length, 7.25 up to 15 kilograms in weight, and 290 up to 345 centimeters in wingspan. Its median weight is around 11.5 kilograms, which makes it perhaps the world's heaviest flying bird species. However, the Dalmatian differs from this other very large species in that it has curly nape feathers, grey legs and silvery white, rather than pure white plumage. In winter, adult Dalmatian pelicans go from silvery grey to a brownish grey-cream color. The loose feathers around the forehead of the Dalmatian pelicans can form a W-like shape on the face right above the bill. In the breeding season, it has an orange lead lower mandible and pouch against a yellow upper mandible. In winter, the whole bill is somewhat dull yellow. When a whole flock of Dalmatian pelicans is in flight, all its members move in graceful synchrony and their necks held back like a heron's. The Dalmatian pelican is often silent, as most pelicans tend to be, although it can be fairly vocal during the mating season, when it may engage in a wide range of guttural, deep vocalizations, including barks, hisses, and grunts. This pelican usually migrates short distances. It is dispersive in Europe, based on feeding opportunities, with most western birds staying through the winter in the Mediterranean region. This pelican feeds almost entirely on fish. Among a highly social family in general, the Dalmatian pelicans may have the least social inclinations. This species naturally nests in relatively small groups compared to most other species and sometimes may even nest alone. Ardea cinerea. Ardea cinerea is a bird of the heron family, which is native in the Acheron Delta and the entire landscape of Greece. The scientific name of the species is Ardea cinerea and includes 4 kinds. The species we meet in Greece is Ardea cinerea. The biggest heron lives in Europe, is 90 centimeters long, and it is noticed in Greece during the whole year. The top of its body is grey, the bottom is white, and it is carrying a characteristical crest on the top of its head. A white strip begins from the eye and goes down to the neck. The face is white, the beak is long and yellow. During the time of matching, the beak and the brown legs turn to red. Ardea cinerea lives near lakes, lagoons, rivers and forests where there is plenty of water and food. It is fed on fish, frogs, lizards, snakes, worms, little birds, insects and grass. It builds its nest on the top of the trees or lower under the bushes or even on the ground into canebrake along with other species of heron. It breeds 2 to 6 eggs colored in light blue. Both the male and the female bird brood their eggs for 23 to 28 days and take care of their fledglings while the latter stand in the nest for 50 to 55 days. Ardea alba alba. The Ardea alba alba is a large, bright, white heron, which is native in the Acheron Delta and the entire Greek landscape. The scientific name of the species is Ardea alba. The species we meet in Greece is Ardea alba alba, as we mentioned. This species can reach a length ranging from 85 to 102 centimeters and has a wingspan of 140 to 170 centimeters. The body mass can range from 700 to 1500 grams. It has a long, thin neck, a yellow beak, black legs and feet, although the beak may become darker and the lower legs lighter in the breeding season. It has a slow flight with retracted legs. This is a characteristic of herons and distinguishes them from storks, which extend their neck in flight.